place in pro stock. And there you see them going by the Superboat. However, Kurt Berger, being the wise, seasoned veteran that he is, knows he's the only competition left in his class, so there's no reason to go out and do anything that could cause some mechanical problems. So Smoking the Bandit is just basically going for a ride right now because he knows he's got it locked up in the Superboat class. Kurt Berger, Smoking the Bandit. But Thrasher, who just went by before, he's blistering up this race course right now, and we wish him all the best. There you see a good overhead shot of Smoking the Bandit on the inside and Thrasher slightly ahead on the outside. Now we come up on A33, the Kamikaze race team. This is a 29-foot Mirage powered by two 300-horsepower Chevy inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outrides. This boat is owned by Pat Lauer of Barnegat, New Jersey. Driving today is Don Malinowski of Fork River, New Jersey. Throttling today is Ron Lumlin from Fork River, New Jersey. And also from Fork River, New Jersey is Carl Metz, your navigator. Kamikaze race team is sponsored by Georgetown Electric. And Dynair has also helped out doing the sponsorship, as well as Glimmer Glass Marine, Rogers Speed Shop, J&B Props, 123 Auto, Audit Peas, and Captain Browning Seafood. A lot of people helping out Pat Lauer in her effort to enjoy speedboat racing here today, as well as for another well-financed 1992 race campaign. Pat Lauer, under the Kamikaze banner, has been a veteran of so many wars waged out here in the seas. She's done an outstanding job for so many years. We've been covering her, and she's always a pleasure to watch. The boat has been around for many years, as well as Pat and her team. They've always hung in there. They've got a few victories under their belt. They've been plagued sometimes with mechanical gremlins over the years. But one thing about Lauer, she has a lot of determination, and she always comes back strong in Kamikaze. Pat Lauer's Kamikaze race team, and we once again, at Freeze Frame, we wish her all the best for 92. And there you got a good look, thumbs up sign, a vote of confidence for the Kamikaze crew. A33, Pat Lauer's Kamikaze race team. Now we come up S4, the hard-charging ballistic race team. This is a 26-foot Express powered by two 250-horsepower Mercury outboard motors. This boat is owned and throttled and driven by James Sedd of Manassas, Virginia, and Don Briggs from Baltimore, Maryland is your navigator. The ballistic race team. They're presently in second place behind How Sweet It Is, and they're holding off Great Adventure in the Super Stock. Ballistic and Great Adventure locked in a very strong battle right now. It's going to be tough to catch How Sweet It Is, but Ballistic and Great Adventure, they're going to go right down to the wire to see who takes second and third in the Super Stock division. James Sedd and Don Briggs of the ballistic race team, and we wish them all the best, because as we get to the closing stages of this races, they are going to have to be ballistic in their assault to overtake How Sweet It Is, and they must hold off Great Adventure. James Sedd's ballistic race team, we wish him good luck here today. ballistic, and these Mercury motors sound very good right now. Now we come up on A1. Molly Black Gold, Deuces Are Wild. This is a 28-foot web craft powered by a single Snyder Racing engines with 600 horsepower. This boat is owned by Joe Bonadou Sr. Driving today is Joey Bonadou, both hailing from Somerville, New Jersey. Al Bonadou, also from Somerville, is on throttles. Lou Filiano is your navigator. And the crew members for the Molly Black Gold Deuces Are Wild race team consist of Keith England, Rich Bob and Ken Apsley, Frank Federico, and Wayne Mangiacarina. And they would like to give a very special thanks to Gene Arthur and the Molly Black Gold race team. They are very proud to be associated with their great products and team. Molly Black Gold, it's an additive that can be added to your oil products, which help cut down on viscosity and do an outstanding job. They're also proud to be part of the Molly Black Gold race team, which consists of Travis Carter's owned and driven by Jimmy Spencer's NASCAR race car, number 98, with Molly Black Gold, and now Deuces Are Wild in the U.S. Offshore Racing Association are part of the Molly Black Gold race team, and the Bonaducci's are certainly glad to be a part of it. Molly Black Gold, they're presently running in first place here today, and they've had an outstanding run in the production class. The only boat that they're running with, who's in second place right now, is MRD. RC's boat is right behind them in second place. So as we're getting to the closing stages of the Bay Point Offshore Grand Prix, we're going to stay right here with this boat and just see what happens between Molly Black Gold Deuces Are Wild as well as RC's MRD, who is presently in second place. They're looking very good right now, and that number one is on that boat for one reason and one reason only. They're defending 1991 national champion as well as duplicating that feat in 90. So with a successful campaign in 92, that could be an unprecedented 3 national championships to their credit. We wish everyone at the Deuces Are Wild team all the best for 92. Deuces Are Wild. Now we come up on the second place boat in production class. It's MRD. This is a 30-foot superboat powered by 2 385 horsepower MRD inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outdrives. And there you just saw a move. Molly Black Gold Deuces Are Wild had a mechanical problem. They had stopped, shut the motors off. They were down in the water, and right there with that pass, RC, MRD's race team, is now in first place in the production class. So that was a very pivotal move right there and moment in the race for this team. But meanwhile, these boats are powered by 2 385 horsepower MRD inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outdrives. This boat is owned by RC from West Islip, New York, who does the throttling. Jack McKay from Bayshore, New York is your driver. And navigating today is John Vigorito from Amityville, New York, the MRD special race team. And what a race history that's behind this boat. They're your 1989, 1990, 1991 North American champion in class, as well as for 1989, 1990, and 1991, your Northeast Divisional champ. So RC really has this boat dialed in. And the sponsors for between the MRD race team, there you see them. They know they've got this one under their belt when they saw Deuces Are Wild breakdown. And they're very excited right now, signaling the #1 sign. RC's, what a great team. They're sponsored by MRD, Security Dodge, Freeze Frame Video, and AMSOIL. And Jeff at Freeze Frame Video would like to extend a very special thanks to RC of the MRD Special Race Team for all his help and assistance in fabrication of metal parts when needed for freeze frame. Crew members who've done a great job in helping out the MRD team are Tina Vigorito, Rich Silvestri of MRD, John Conway, and John Domino. So there you have RC's MRD race team right there, first place in today's race. A great job by RC and MRD. Now we come up on boat number 822, the US1 Special. This all-red 27-foot Century Racing hull is powered by 2 450 horsepower Mercury inboard motors with Merc Cruiser outdrives. This boat is owned by Steve Abels and Eli Azonglay. Driving today is Steve Abels. Throttling is Stephen Desjardins. Navigating is Stu Azonlay. Your crew members are Steve Abels Jr. and Greg Branshaw helped round out the crew for the US 1 Special. They're having a relatively good run today. They're basically in the middle of the pack in the production boats. They're holding off Kamikaze wide open, but they're behind Fountain Empty Pockets, Molly Black Gold, who is out of the race but had a significant lead, but they're not going to catch RC's MRD Special Race Team. But nonetheless, they had a very good outing here today, and they are looking for sponsors. So if anyone would like to get on board with a proven race team, please contact Stephen Abels in the New York area. This boat is sponsored by U.S. Industrial Air Conditioning Corp. And Gateway Insulation. The US 1 Special Race Team. We're going to stay with this boat as he heads towards the start-finish line for today's race. And in just moments, we will be bringing you the official results of the first annual 1992 Bay Point Offshore Grand Prix from Norfolk, Virginia. We look forward to seeing everyone at our next race where we'll be covering